Hello everyone. Happy Sunday morning, at least UK time. Welcome back to Roll. Last time I tried to beat my high score with a lottery build that didn't quite make the mark, but some of you wonderful people gave me some information and some guidance in the comments about how I can improve for next time. So that will occur at some point, but for now I want to see if we can get a little lucky and do something with a small run with all of the right passives. But to get there, we're going to need to get some luck on getting the passives early, because if we're doing something with only 5 dice, we're not going to be able to build a big group of shop refresh adders and the like. So let's just see what we can do with what we have as we go. But how are you guys doing? I hope you enjoyed the last roll video and the ones to come. As I said, hopefully it should be a roll video every Sunday morning until the new patch comes later in the year is my plan. I'm going to take these re-rollers and stick them on the smallest number so that we can get those giving us more value when we do roll the smallest number available to us. If we can get ×2 multipliers on all of the faces before we have to go up to the next tier of shop upgrades, that would be really nice, just because it would save me having to buy the 6 times re-roller faces for everything else. But odds probably not in our favor on that one. So as ever, we are climbing the ranks to get a 97 on one of our dice, and hopefully the plan will be to get 3 27s for triples, a 28 for the highest number in a run, and 26 to be a run of 3 numbers without including 99. And we'll see what we can do with that. Triples bonuses, run bonus, to get that whole run multiplied by 3 for the 3 numbers in the run, times by 98 for being the largest number in the run. But to do that and get the passives that we need without having a load of shop refresh multipliers included in the mix is going to be the tricky part. But we're making good progress on getting to our first prime number up here. Obviously then things like factor 50 multiplier, numeric reroll bonuses and the like are going to be really helpful. So we're currently at what number? 85, so we need 12 more. This is 15. It's not 15, what am I talking about? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, it is 15. My brain has just completely ceased being able to do mathematics. Right, we'll take this 4. And then we'll just hope for a +2 or 2 +1s. There's the +2 we need. So there's 97. We will upgrade the shop to the next tier. Then normally at this tier there's nothing really for us, so we're going to escalate to tier 3 immediately. I did not mean to pay for a reroll there, that's me being daft, so we lose out on 3 rolls there. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite me later. Right, that's what we want, so don't need 50% chance at 100s here. For now I would be just happy enough with a decent multiplier on my 97 and an all over reroll. I'm not going to take the 6 times single reroll just because we already have 2 times doubles in place. Am I going mad? All the things that I want at this tier? No, there they are, the 4x times for the 97. Can't believe we got through so many rolls without seeing one. So that goes on there. Then I just want a 6 times reroller for that die. There it is. So that's going to be our main score getter for the meantime. So let's upgrade the shop again, I think. Then it's just going to be trying to get the big numbers on the other dice that we want. 89 plus 7 is 96, plus 1 is 97. That's a free 97. Or near enough to free. So let's do that. We'll do it over here. But when it comes to set all die faces to 97, that one's already set and ready to go. Numeric multiplier only. The value of all numeric faces will be multiplied by 10. However, non-numeric faces will have no value. We probably want that. We probably want this as well, but I don't want to get too many big passives too early. You generally tend to out-escalate your scoring capability if you go too big too soon. But I will pick up fewer than 6 dice, 500% bonus, just for one to get me going, really. We could take a 90 and put that somewhere like this on the off chance we get a plus 7. Plus 9 would obviously be too much. I don't think we need BOGO on this. So we never want anything from the lower 2 on the left because those add dice, which we don't want to do. Do we want to have a die of voids for one of our 97s? I guess we probably do. Especially if we can get a universal reroller and glue at some point. So let's start those on there. I'll take a 4x for that left-hand side as well. Not going to take glue yet. Let's take reroll in duplicate for that left side. And I'm just going to take whatever's relatively cheap comparative to how much score we currently have. We don't need lucky rerolls, don't need a 50 die bonus. Fewer than 6 dice, 300% bonus. Sure, but then we won't take any more scoring passives for a while. We'll take reroll in triplicate for... Let's get it going over here because the other one's already going in duplicate. Another reroll in triplicate. Stick that on here. The other ones are scoring much fewer points respectively. I will take a triples bonus just because for now we're not going to get many triples, so we're not going to have to worry about the increase in the score that we would get. Another reroll in triplicate over here. No weights bonus and values less than 13 bonus. Not going to have too much of an impact for us. Run length multiplier. Every die in a run will be multiplied by the quantity of dice in that run. So that will times all of our score by 3 once we get our run built, which is good. Need to keep looking out for a plus 7 for that 90. And then we also want a 98 and a 96. $39 doubled would be 78. That doesn't really help me too much. I'll take a 5x multiplier. Stick it on here. There's a 10x. That's good. I'll stick that one on the highest scoring face that we have. And we can just stick some other multipliers on the other faces whilst we already have the points. There's another reroll in triplicate. Stick that up there. We still have one more shop upgrade to get. There's another triples bonus. We'll grab that. 10x multiplier. Stick down here. Numeric only. We will want at some point, but not yet. 48 doubles to 96. So if we buy that, put it here. And then if we find a add face multiplier to self, that'll be great. We can put all of those to 97. The ones in the middle, we're going to worry about getting more voids for. Rest of that is not stuff that we need. There's one of those voids that we want. Go on there. Scavenger, I will get. It's not too many rolls for us right now. It gives us a free shop refresh every 25 rolls instead of every 100. Run reroll will be a passive reroll that we can take for later, because that's going to be important if we start using glue. Fewer than 6 dice reroll in triplicate is actually great. So now we can glue down this 97 face, because it's rerolling in triplicate passively anyway, which is good for us. So we're looking for a add number to itself. Prime bonuses would be good, but I don't want to go too big on passives too soon. We can take some more of these just for various numbers. There's an add numeric number to itself, which can go on there to make a 96. Still need a +7. And we could have taken the +5 and this +2, but I was like, we corner ourselves into taking the +2 otherwise. So give me that, we'll stick it on here. Even if we go to 98 by mistake or as a preference, that'll be fine, because we can then just take that to be our 98 die instead of a 97 die. Square numbers of dice we're not going to have, because we're operating on 5 rather than 9 or anything like that. But should have put that on the 96. No denying it. Right, settle die faces again. Can go to this 96. That's sorted then. Doubles bonus. We probably do want doubles bonuses, just because if we're rolling 97s here and planned for 97s here, sometimes this will roll a void, and so the 2 remaining 97s will get the bonus. Back to 50 multiplier is massive, because that's going to be a 10x to everything that we get. But again, I don't want to get too many passives too soon. We still have some of the basic building blocks to get first. So we still want a +5 for here. This is a 5 multiplier, not just a numeric +5. A 10x multiplier can go on any of the smaller multiplier 97s that we have. There's a +5 for here. We can set that to be all 97s next. Then I guess we need to think about getting our last die purchased if we're going to have somewhere to put a 98. So let's get to that now. Sorry, we need a 96, don't we? 96, 97, so we do want the 98. That's fine. Right, single set of a kind bonus. I will do that after I take these. So we'll do 10x there, 10x there. Then don't need any of the rest of this, but I will take single group effect. That's good. Right, 99, not what I need, unfortunately. 27 times by 4 is too much because it's bigger than 25, of course. No weights, reroll in triplicate would be great, except we already have fewer than 6 dice reroll in triplicate, so we don't need to worry about that one. Set all die faces for 97. Still looking for one more void. So let's take a 39 down here. 41 doubles to 82. And if we're trying to make 98, half of 98 is going to be 49. So if this is 41, we need a plus 8. I'll take a plus 7. There's the last void I wanted. So that middle die is all sorted. We don't need to add the face value of... Oh, we could do the 98 to get another 96. Then we would just need a plus 2, which we've seen before. And we can always try and make a 98 on a different face if we wish to. No 99s reroll twice universally. We don't need that either. Right, Yahtzee bonuses are no good for us because we're only making a triple, not a Yahtzee of 5. I was going to say quintuple, but that's 4, so it'd be centuple, I guess. On a reroll, if the rerolled face and the previously rolled face are both numerics, the value of the previously rolled face is added to the current face. Additive. That's probably something we want to pick up at some point. We still need a 2 for this. I'm going to worry about building the last of the stuff there before I go wild on passives. So I just want a plus 2 right now. We'll never find one, but it's what I want. Again, this would be a really good bonus to get, but we'll worry about it in a little while. Any other big numbers at the bottom would also be acceptable. Oh, there was an 89 that I just went straight past. An 89 plus this 9 would have been 98. But I'm bad. They are bringing an undo button as I understand it. Right, let's get some of these, because more score can only be a good thing. We haven't seen the other passive for run length maximum number yet. We do want that one as well. We've done, those are all set, we just need the plus 2, there it is. I was too busy looking at the set all die faces, which we can set to 98. So we will always now have a run of 3 numbers, 96, 97, 98. So that's going to re-roll it by 3. So now what we want to do is start working on passives. Start gluing 1 face of each die down. That will be important for later. Add die quantity, don't want that. 100 die bonus, don't want that. Doubles the value of your highest scoring die. Yep, I do want that. I'm going to save numeric only multiplier. It's only times 10. Times 10 is not that big in the grand scheme of point scoring, is it? Is it? I'm not sure. 10x I will grab for these 97s, because the 97s are prime, which is important. Don't need any of that. I want some glue, and I want really good passives, basically, at the moment. Single group effect for 300% I will take, because we're almost certainly looking at one triple here in the middle. I'll take no weights plus 100% as well. Score's getting much bigger now, which means everything in the shop gets much more expensive, which is why we don't take too many passives too soon. Passive Hunter. Probably want it. Yeah, that wasn't so hard, was it? So I'm going to buy this just to get the extra rerolls. Rigged Machine is not what we want. Run Increase is not what we want. Prime numbers plus 500% is great because of our 97s all being prime. So a reroll is 1.1 billion. Does Passive Hunter give us 1 or 2 these days? I think it's been changed. Whenever you purchase a passive ability, you receive a free shop refresh. Yeah, it used to be 2, which made buying stuff better than just taking the shop refresh at its own value. There's more value for primes. There's more value for having no 99s. So, still some really key passives. I'd still like to find some glue. But otherwise, we're kind of just on this train now. There's reroll bonus. The value of all rerolled dice will be increased by 100%. That's massive. I'll take another 10x for somewhere. Numeric values number less than 13. We do not have. We're not doing that today. Yahtzees again. Immune faces. There's some glue. So I want one face on each one glued down so that we can then stack base multipliers on it once we have the passive to allow base multiplier stacking. There's another glue. Let's do that one. I know this has a 10x on it already. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. I might move that face to the bottom just so that they're all in cahoots with one another. So I'm just gonna move. Oh wait, is this the numbers? Does the glue not move? It doesn't. Never mind then. Right. The value of all numeric faces will be multiplied by 50. However, any non-numeric face will have no effect in value. 1.5 billion. So that's going to be one of the bigger passive increases. Let's do it. So now, even rerolls are incredibly expensive. So we still have factor 50 multiplier to have. We still have some reroll bonuses. We don't need all in because we're not doing lotteries today. Even numbers will be increased by 100%. Well, our top and bottom die are both even, so we will pick that up. There's factor 50 multiplier, so 50 divided by our 5 dice is 10, so that's a 10 times multiplier for all of our rolls. I'm going to stick some glue on there. Everything now getting very expensive. There's reroll bonus. The value of all reroll dice will be increased by 50%. An easy take. No weights plus 200%. Again, very easy choice to take. still not seen the other run multiplier that will multiply all of our scores by 98, because 98 is the largest number in our run. Rerolls now cost E16, which is very expensive. Fortunately, we're getting a free roll every 25. A free shop refresh every 25 rolls. There it is. Every die in a run will be multiplied by the highest number in the run. So that's what we want next. We're actually pretty close to earning it. Then, do I want a previous roll multiplier? No, because it's not numeric, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's get some more 10x's going on our 97s, because they're prime. So now what I would like to see is there's a passive that lets me take the 10x's that are on the die faces and combine them up to a 99x. So that's what I really want to see now. Until then, we're just going to rock with what we have. All of our dice re-rolling in triplicate because of the fewer than 6 dice passive we have. It's not this, it's not that. I always worry that I've looked at something 7 times. There it is. Look at that. Additive attached multipliers. Attached multipliers no longer replace existing attached multipliers. Instead, when placed on the same die face, they will be added together up to 99x. So we just have to roll enough to buy that. Pretty expensive. Then what we can do is, as long as we don't see anything we want down here, we can come up to the top row and we're going to go get this to 99x as swiftly as possible. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need any of those. 2x, worth it, every little helps, I think, at this point. So we've just about crossed the halfway mark of our rolls. Didn't even check the top row, there we go. So I need a shop refresh, please. So now we're just looking for the occasional passive that we might have missed, like plus 50% value to numbers divisible by 2, I think is probably worth picking up. Don't know if it's adding enough value compared to all the other stuff that we have. Numeric reroll chain. On a reroll, if the rerolled face and the previously rolled face are both numerics, the value of the previously rolled face is added to the current face. Additive effect. That's probably not going to work on the center one unless we glue the 97 early in the roll. How much is this? 4.3 E18. Well, we're racing through our remaining rolls now. There's that. Plenty of rerolls now. But stuff is very expensive. We get to E17 pretty quickly though. And E18 is not so bad. Getting past kind of E18 up into the E19 is going to be the tricky part, I think. Oh. Top 3. The 3 highest scoring dice that have their value will have their Let me start again. Top 3. The 3 highest scoring dice will have their value multiplied by 10. All other dice will have their value cut in half. This is incredible for us. The question is, can we afford to purchase it before we run out of rolls? Because our earning is pretty linear at this point. So is it 2.8 to the E19? I don't think we're going to make it. Because if we're just counting up to 1 E18 now, we have to go all the way up to 2 E19, which is the same count. So I don't think we're going to make it. And there's no point in re-rolling now to try and find other cheaper things. Unfortunately, was it 4? 2.8 E19. We're at 2.0. 2.1. 2.2. So if we'd have taken that passive much earlier, not that we've seen it, I think we saw it maybe once when we were still only like 3 or 4 passives in, might have worked out a bit better for us. But 2.2 to the E19 is still a very respectable score. We'll roll down to 0, see if the leaderboard will load. Last time we had a bit of a connection issue here. So my highest score is 4.8 to the E20. This was 2.2 to the E19, so not all that far off, really. I don't know how much bigger it would have been if we'd have gotten that center number to times 99 on its additive multiplier, and if we'd gotten those last few passives we were missing. But still sitting in 55th place on the leaderboard for now, though. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. I hope you join me next week on Sunday morning, as ever, for more Roll. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.